Welcome to Fatties in the Kitchen!
I've done it.
I'm so proud of us.
I know. Okay, so this is
A big
day.
weekend edition.
Big. Yeah.
Yes, happy
So-
Sunday,
Go ahead and
Friday, whatever, who cares? We have a
Just
very
be real.
special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Peg Van Patten, winner of the Pillsbury Bake Off in 1973. She was a finalist. We're going to be making her apple crisp crescent bars. Please welcome Peggy Van Patten.
Peggy put on makeup for this
Look
even.
out.
That's saying something.
Daddy's in the kitchen.
Haven't seen her with makeup on in years.
I know.
Okay.
Yes.
How about
Tell
you
us the
give
story.
Yeah, tell us the story.
I'm going to peel apples while you tell the story of how this all happened.
how this came to be.
A 16-year-old girl won the Pillsbury Bake Off one year, the year before I went, and I thought, 16, I can do this. So I made this recipe up, and
Just made it up out of your head?
I did. And I thought, what'll go good together? And you had to use a Pillsbury product, so the crescent rolls were the base. And then you peel apples, and which Jerry's doing very well.
Thank you.
And
I practiced one off camera. Let's see.
perfect. And I was, let's see, Julie was born Christmas Day.
Sorry, Julie.
Yep.
That's a wah.
Yep. And we went the following February to California,
2 months old.
Beverly Hilton. They had 100 stoves in the
Wow.
ballroom.
What is it? That's
Reach.
Well.
okay.
And where'd you get that watch?
Peg. Focus.
Fantastic, Peg.
Focus. So my question is this, Peggy. So you were like, that dumb 16-year-old wins. I can do this.
Yes.
We're recapping. And so then you just made up the recipe. So then did you have to submit that recipe before you were then brought to California?
There were 4 million entries,
Oh
and they
my
covered
gosh.
really true.
That's what, yeah.
And they covered all the names and everything, and just went by the recipes and kept breaking down and breaking down. And I was one
So
of the
you
100
submitted
finalists.
said recipe to Pillsbury.
Yes,
From 4 million, and they broke it down to 100,
yes, and I was
and
one of the
100 got to
100
go to California.
And I got a free stove, beautiful stove.
Whoa, back up, sister. You
Oh.
didn't get a stove for being in the top 100.
Yes,
You did?
yes.
Oh, but I thought I read that you were one of 5 that got
One of the 5 finalists.
got your recipe printed, like in print and
In the cookbook.
in the cookbook.
What do I know? All the recipes were in the cookbook.
Oh, no, that's not true. I read the article.
I can't
She was
find
one
the
of 5. Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. Anyway, so from 4 million down to 100, down to 5.
That was pretty cool.
You didn't only just get a stove and a fridge,
No fridge,
oven. What?
stove,
Oh.
double decker stove.
A double-decker stove. What else did you get out of this?
We got a free trip to Beverly Hills.
No, more important.
So that's later.
Oh, that was later.
Yeah, from being
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Where did you get to go?
Oh, yes. So after they had a big award ceremony, and you got all gussied up, and then they took us to Disneyland. They closed the park completely to us, which was really cool.
What she means is they closed the park to everyone else and only let them in. The 100 of you?
Yes, well, plus the producers and directors and all the other guys.
Spouses.
Yes. And so we went on all the expensive things that night, and then we went back another day by ourselves. It was so fun.
Oh, was this back?
And
Because this was in ancient times when you had to pay to ride on rides there?
Yes, and there was
Oh.
no other worlds then.
Yeah, it was just
It was a lot smaller,
I mean, this was kind of back in the dark ages.
but it
if you will.
was exciting, and we weren't that old, so it was fun.
That's super fun.
Yes.
And you know what? Peg was kind of a big deal in Antioch, Illinois, because that town had like 40 people that lived in it. And by 40, I mean like it maybe had a population of 1,000 or
1,200.
1,200. It's a village,
Yeah.
the village of Antioch. And so, excuse me, she went to Beverly Hills.
Ta-da.
Kind of, you know, and this is the kind of thing where the newspaper, the town newspaper, is like, so and so had, you know, some noise or a noise ordinance, you know, whatever. Like that was what was in the news. So the fact that she flew clear to California,
That was a biggie.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's a Beverly Hillbilly right there.
And they came to the house and did interviews and everything. It was really cool.
Of course they did.
And
All right, scoot down.
All right.
I gotta chop some apples.
Scoot.
I don't want to cut your hand off.
All right.
just go back.
So, fine. So now Jerry, okay, Jerry's doing the work
I
here.
guess I'll move these over here.
He's so efficient with the knife now.
Well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
So you're saying now you're using the browned apples that have been sitting
Well,
That's okay.
listen, I had to practice somehow. Okay,
out? Okay. Is there something up?
there's noise distraction. There's noise distraction. We are live and on air. Do they have to be smaller than this?
No, that's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the other ones were smaller, I wasn't sure.
That's okay.
So this is okay, really?
Yeah.
Some other things, other fun things about Peggy is she was kind of known in the village, as it were, for her baking skills, clearly.
She had a restaurant.
She had her own restaurant.
Peg's Country Kitchen
She made
on Main Street, USA. Literally.
wedding cakes and catered. She did all the things. And to this day, Sue Ann says that the greatest thing she ever tasted was Peggy's almond cake that she made for our wedding. So there's that. She even just said it
Really?
the other day.
True story.
Again. Yes, she still dreams about it. So congrats on that. Yeah.
You know where the recipe is?
Right. Exactly. I guess that's a problem when you make up your own recipes. Okay. Is there something that we should be doing whilst you're apple cutting?
Well, I already measured. I already measured out all of the ingredients. I feel really proud of myself because I was like, let's do a real cooking show because we have a real cooking guest on. I was very nervous that my mom was coming. Super nervous. Because what if I F it up? She has quite a reputation in the kitchen.
It needs to be, make sure it's softened.
Is it soft, the butter?
It's been out.
So we gotta get 4 cups of apples. That's what I'm doing. Just so everybody knows, I'm getting 4 cups of apples.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
So what comes after that? After
don't
the
know.
4 cups of apples.
It's on the thing right in front of you, babe.
Okay. 4 cups of apples.
You gotta put the croissant rolls
2 to
on.
3 cups of sugar, Jerry. That's
Right
not
here.
2 to 3 cups.
2/3.
2/3. They did it backwards. I did the same thing till I looked at the other recipe.
You know
Wow.
You know what would be good? And you could, if you want for just a little different taste, use brown sugar instead of white.
Oh, they call it brown sugar over there.
That's
That's
on the
for the
crumble. Yeah.
Well, what
Listen,
should we do? We still have
listen.
time.
I love me a good crumble. It's delicious. What's not to love about butter and brown sugar and oats? What's not to love? That's all I'm asking. 'Cause
It's kind of tasty.
I'm gonna be honest here though. If we just had to go off of this here recipe, we would have had a hot mess. Because this says 2 to 3 cups. That's what that looks like to me. Not 2/3. What Nimrod did that?
Someone at the paper.
Typo.
Whoop. Where's your dash? I mean your slash, whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Okay. And Peggy, it only calls for 1 8-ounce can of crescent rolls
Yeah.
for this whole pan?
You don't hold
Should I
it
be
hot.
doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at you, babe.
Not too small.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be thinly sliced.
Okay.
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 Now we have extra apples.
Okay.
Well, now
No, thank you.
All right.
Now keep it in a whole thing as much as possible.
Correct. I am unrolling. Really, Peggy? This is it? This is a large pan here. I don't feel like this is enough.
Now, just
Am I
Yeah,
Spreading?
as much as possible. Yeah, and keep your
Manually?
yeah.
No,
No rolling pin?
no rolling pin? I don't feel good about this. I feel like there should be more.
I feel like it should be 2 side by side.
It does call for 1 8-ounce can. I cannot wait to see. I would like to point out, I have been in Peggy's presence for 21 years now. Never once
You're so blessed.
have I tasted this.
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
In the pies.
Her
And
apple
the
pie is
pies?
the same thing,
I
just
don't
a different.
care. I'm saying I have not had
Oh,
Apple
her,
crescent bars.
her winning recipe.
I don't
So
think that's right. I think yours mean too.
I mean, we can't really trust these people at the Antioch Bugler, whatever it was called. What was it called?
The Waukegan News.
The new sun. I was a paper boy. I know. I don't feel like that's right, Peg.
I'm gonna feel like I'm
Is that
gonna.
a smaller cookie sheet?
No.
It says 10 by 15.
Yeah.
Right here, 10 by 15.
Again. Who will we to
A
trust?
jelly roll can. Whatever the hell a jelly roll can
Is
is.
this?
Yeah. What's a jelly roll can?
Are you gonna faint? Do you need to sit down?
No, it's just one.
Yeah,
Jelly roll can.
I prefer you sit down. Let's get your seat. Okay. Well, perfect. Mimi. Well, listen. We're nothing if not,
Adaptable.
yeah, imbeciles in the kitchen. That's our whole point.
Yeah.
What do we know?
Doing great.
We're just learning as we go. But if you must know, we have a second true foodie in our presence today. Chris Burke.
Fatty in the kitchen!
Yay! Do you know what? He's a real
Fatty.
wizard in the kitchen, actually.
I'm a real fatty.
And a real
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah.
And one day, I love him for so many reasons, but one day he showed up and you know what he had with him?
A dog.
Creme brulee.
That's two.
Oh, that's true.
He made creme brulee and he came to my house and torched it on this island.
That's true.
He
And
made this island.
he also made this island. Yes. Don't look too closely, it's filthy. But
No, don't look too closely. I didn't do a good job.
yes, you did. You hush, child.
Maybe you should roll it and then put it on the pan.
Yeah, listen. Oh my gosh. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know what we're doing. And now it's like once it's gone cold for a second, it's super,
Mushy.
yeah. Now I can't get it. I don't know.
You should have done side by side.
Oh my gosh, stop! Just stop. Anyway, Chris makes like super fancy.
Should you put flour on that?
I don't know. Whatever.
This is going to be a disaster.
No.
I did not
No, it's
go
not.
to the Pillsbury Bake Off. Do they even do the Pillsbury Bake Off anymore?
Hold the paper on that side. So
Okay.
She also, no, he holds it.
Okay. And you hold? I'm so glad we could have this moment together, everyone.
This
that a
looks like
song?
shit.
What?
Isn't that a song?
I don't know.
Okay,
This
Is that good
not
enough,
right.
Peggy?
that's good. And
Okay.
then
This is not
you still
right.
gotta have to seal that.
I'm gonna still.
Otherwise it'll go through.
How do you seal it?
Just push it together. Push the holes together and close it up.
While she's sealing, I'd like to give a shout out to Brenda for our fan art. She made Fatties in the Kitchen coasters.
Brenda who?
Brenda Weaver. 2 sticks of butter does not equal 1 pound. What do I do with my nuts?
What's on here?
Corona approved. And stir in one direction. So thank you very much, Brenda, for your fan art of Fatties in the Kitchen. Okay,
Okay, what's next?
I don't know. We're gonna read this thing.
Peggy, why don't you tell us?
She doesn't know.
Grandma, read.
Preheat oven to 375. In
Done.
a large bowl, combine first 4 ingredients. The first 4 ingredients are 4 cups of apples. I need a stir. Yeah. Okay, so we got 4 cups of apples
Okay.
in the bowl. 2/3 cup of sugar.
Let Peggy do it.
Oh, okay.
Let Peggy do something.
2/3 cup of sugar. My shoe just came untied, so I'll tie my shoe while you're doing
Sure,
that.
that's right.
Yeah. I think 2/3 is better than 2 to 3 cups.
No, it's a lot of sugar.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Keep it going, girl.
way too much.
You really want to write this recipe?
I know.
Keep stirring.
Let's leave half out.
No, 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 no.
It's a lot of sugar.
All right. First 4 ingredients. The first 4 cups of medium peeled, thinly sliced apples, 2/3 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of flour, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. You need to add this butter as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross.
Never enough butter.
Ew. I don't know how you do that. It's so foul. So foul.
Delicious.
My favorite.
Okay, so then it says spoon the apple mixture
Peggy
over
gets
the
me on the
dough.
butter. I don't think I've met anyone who eats more butter than Peggy.
No.
Okay.
So you spoon it over there, and then it says dot with butter.
Yeah,
I don't know
well,
what that means.
I just put it in.
Oh.
Oh, she took matters into her own hands.
What does dot with butter mean?
That means you
Little
just put
pieces.
little pieces of butter on top, like around.
Spread it out, babe.
I'm trying. I mean, does it have to get clear to the edges?
Probably.
All right.
Do I need to make more apples?
No, fine.
Okay.
Is this okay,
Yes.
Chef?
Looks good.
Okay.
And now we're gonna make the topping.
Okay.
So we have all the ingredients of the topping over there. We're gonna mix those all together. Nope. Yeah. I was like, don't put them on top of the apples. All right. So in a medium bowl, which is right here, combine the topping ingredients until crumbly and sprinkle over the mixture.
All of them?
So what we do, yeah, hold on. 1 cup of firmly packed brown sugar.
Jerry's cute, by the way. He put the brown sugar in this bowl and the flour in this bowl.
I'm so impressed with the different shaped bowls
Listen.
and sizes, I'm telling you.
Okay, so 1 cup of firmly packed brown sugar, 1/3 cup of rolled oats, 1/3 cup of flour, no, excuse me, 3/4 cup of rolled oats, 1/3 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of butter or margarine softened, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then it says, mix till crumbly and then sprinkle over mixture.
Okay. Why the flour?
Hold it together.
Okay.
So all the juices from the apples, that flour will help soak that up.
Okay.
How do you learn how to make a recipe? Like literally, how do you figure that shit out?
Well, baking is a science, so you have to use exact measurements. If you're making a savory dish, you can just, put in whatever you want, handful.
And this is what Juliana was telling us. Juliana Larson, shout out, was telling us that she's not a baker because you have to be too exact. And then it says sprinkle over the mixture.
Can I sprinkle it like
Yes,
Tinkerbell fairy dust?
any kind.
All right, Jerry, how long are we gonna cook this?
Good question. We're going to cook this at 375 for 25 to 30 minutes until golden brown and apples are tender.
So, like an hour?
No, the 30, it'll be because the apples are small, they'll cook fast.
Okay.
That looks beautiful. And
Is that-
it does, if I remember correctly, it tastes pretty nummy.
Okay.
If memory serves.
Yeah.
So throw that bad boy in the oven.
Okay.
Get a nice close-up of that. Apple crescent
I
bars.
can't wait because I can't imagine how you even eat this without it being a hot mess.
So
I'm
excited.
excited.
It's kind of like a pie slab.
A pie slab.
Okay.
That's what apple crescent bar pie slab. You heard it here first on Fatty's in the Kitchen.
Here we go. All right. We'll get back to you on this.
All right, put it in the oven, and we'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna open it and look at it. Yeah, that looks good. It smells good. I absolutely have no idea if it smells good or not.
Oh, wait, we're recording. It does smell really good, actually. Like apple pie.
Good.
Smells so good. All right. Here, come on, see if it's done. Oh, the crescent crust is definitely done.
Oh, it might be too done. It might be burned. Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it okay?
Yep.
Peggy says it's okay.
And see where on the other end where the brown sugar melted. It's kind of caramely crispy.
Yep.
Looks good.
All right, we're gonna let that cool. Will you do us the honors?
She can't cut straight. Have you seen her brownies? That's the threat. You saw it here first, YouTubes. Does it feel right? Does it feel like it has the right consistency?
Yep.
These look like feet.
All right.
The great reveal.
Maisie has been beside herself, wanting this so badly. So, I'm afraid this piece, too much crust, not enough goodness. We will leave that for the powers that be. All right.
All right, here we go. This is it.
Okay.
Chris Burke, come over here.
Chris Burke.
You gotta be here for the big reveal. I don't want this corner piece. I want one of those pieces.
Oh, Jerry, you are a
Right
corner
here.
whore. I'm so surprised.
Mace, you want some?
There you go,
Here
sister.
you go.
Okay.
All right.
Here goes nothing.
Swimmers,
Are we all-
take your mark.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
And go.
Okay, here we go. That is good.
Yeah, that's pretty delightful.
I taste apple
Like, that's really
and
good.
sweet.
I think
Not bad.
of all the things that we've made thus far,
This is the
this
best.
might be the most delicious.
Yeah.
I like this.
And I'm not just blowing sunshine up your booty, Peg.
You're gonna make her choke. That's it. Grandpa Peg killed.
That's good.
That was really
I'll
good.
actually share that with the neighbor.
Yeah.
That's really good. Maybe we don't share it with the neighbor.
To the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what? This would be best if you took 2 pieces of it and got some cold ice cream and cut it into a slab and put it between like a cookie.
Yeah. Mmm. Like an ice cream, an apple pie ice cream cookie.
That would be amazing.
You like the crust part?
Mm-hmm.
That's the part Grandma didn't make.
Keeper. It's a keeper.
Yes.
Thank you, Grandma Peg.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh,
Thanks for
Patty's in the
sharing your
kitchen.
award-winning
Patty's in the
recipe.
kitchen.
All right. Signing off.
Thank you, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.